What? Right, we come as giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Rashad, double unto the apostle brother of the great millstone, hopefully elect another lesson. Title with knowing the Lord is known by the judgment, known by the judgment. Yet the Lord is known by the judgment. All right, so let's get right into it. These wicked holidays, all what's going on. Right, so let's go back. As you see here, judgment for the Halloween party. Sure, man. So yeah.
We have this breaking news, shocking new video of a deadly shootout that killed 2 and injured more than a dozen others. This happened at a Halloween celebration overnight in Tampa. I'm going to give you a warning that this video is graphic. Take a look, though. Yeah, that's chilling. Let's go to NBC's Guad Venegas in Miami. Guad, what are you hearing from police on this?
Alex, police say this happened right around 3 a.m., around the time where people were walking out of the bars. This is in downtown Tampa, in an area known for clubs and bars. You can imagine the crowds. Police say there were hundreds of people in the streets when the shooting broke out. Now, they also report that they've arrested one person they say was involved in the shooting. He's the only suspect that has been arrested, but there's still there's a lot of questions as to how this happened. We know that there was some type of a confrontation as well. Here's the police chief speaking overnight about the incident.
What we know at this point is it was a disturbance or a fight between two groups. And in this fight between two groups, we had hundreds of innocent people involved that were in the way. And unfortunately, as a result of that, we've had 2 that have passed away and 18 in the hospital with injuries. What happened here is completely unacceptable. And like every other case with our detectives and our officers and our partners that work together, we're going to hold those accountable and we're going to bring them to justice. But we need the cooperation of the community for that, and that is our ask.
And Alex, you showed one of the videos that was shared on social media. We are working to confirm other videos that have been shared.
AG1 is so much more than a greens powder. In one single scoop, it delivers daily multivitamins, pre- and probiotics.
Tonight, a teenage girl is dead and 9 others are injured after a mass shooting at a Northeast Side office park where multiple gunmen opened fire during a Halloween party. CBS 4's Russ McQuay joins us from the newsroom with details on the shooting and one victim's very personal story.
IMPD investigators tell me that the location of last night's Halloween party in the 5100 block of East 65th Street was a well-kept secret until about 9 p.m. when the promoter released the details on a private Snapchat app. It was chaos as hundreds of partygoers spilled out of this office park complex, many in Halloween garb, some as young as 12 years old when there was gunfire after 1 a.m. Terrell Sword's grandfather says the 16-year-old Lawrence North football player was wounded by that gunfire.
My grandson suffered a gunshot wound to his leg. His bone and his vein was ruptured, so they're trying to keep the blood flow going in his legs so he won't have a backup.
Young people, overwhelmingly from Lawrence and the north side of Indianapolis, attended the party, which drew the attention of passing IMPD officers who were observing and developing a plan to shut it down when they heard the gunshots. IMPD hasn't had much success in convincing the attendees to tell them what they know, but investigators say they'd like to confirm what Andrew Holmes and social media chatter says about how the shootings occurred.
I understand that an individual wanted to get in with a ski mask, and they didn't want him in there with the ski mask on, nobody with a ski mask on. Understand that this individual left, came back, and discharged that weapon.
Police found 6 weapons at the scene, shell casings from 4 different calibers of guns, and a 16-year-old girl shot to death just inside the front door, who wasn't necessarily targeted. She was just closest to a shooter. IMPD patrol officers returned to the scene to meet with the owner's representative today, who told me and IMPD confirmed that there was no private security inside the party when the shooting occurred. The owner has requested off-duty IMPD officers secure his site overnight.
Shooting.
Welcome back. At least 8 people are dead and more than 50 injured after a weekend of gun violence in the United States. In separate incidents in Florida and Chicago, revelers at Halloween parties were targeted, while in Texas and Indianapolis it was young people who again paid the price for America's fetish for firearms. Our US correspondent Catherine Firkin has more.
It's a scene that's become shockingly familiar. Injured partygoers lying helplessly on the ground after another night torn apart by gunfire. In Tampa, it was revelers at a Halloween party that were targeted. Witnesses say a fight broke out between 2 groups before a man began shooting. At least 18 people were injured and a 22-year-old has been charged with murder.
We have 2 deceased, a 14-year-old and a 22-year-old.
In a separate attack, a Halloween house party in Chicago turned horror-filled. Authorities say a man became angry after being refused entry. He left and returned with a gun, then fired indiscriminately into the home. 15 people were injured, 2 of them are in a critical condition. Another 3 people were killed in a shooting in Texarkana, Texas, when a fistfight at a party turned into a gunfight. Guests trading fire with semi-automatic rifles they'd brought with them. And in Indianapolis, yet another party ended in violence, with at least 10 people shot, 1 fatally. The victims' ages ranged from just 16 to 22.
And this tonight is another example of why it's important for us to have conversations with our youth and just continue to educate them about gun violence.
But it's also an example of a nation that is blinded by the right to own firearms, and it's paying the price.
We have got to say as a country that enough is enough.
577.
It's like a serious judgment. What these people doing have no excuse. The word that the service of prophets preaching the word, taking immediately out this wicked holidays on Halloween, and people getting shot up. You don't find some kind of some suspicious about that? Not suspicious, but some, but people they're in the congregation, they have no understanding of what's going on, and these mass shooting going all through the holidays of the Halloween, Friday, Saturday. Amos chapter 3 verse 6 should a trump be blown in the city, and if people be not afraid, should they be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it. Go back again. See, yeah, okay. Verse 7, should the Lord power do nothing, but he reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophet, right? He will reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophet. 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. No, it's 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. It said, the Lord kills and maketh alive. He brings down to the grave and brings upright. The Lord kills and maketh alive. The Lord make poor and make riches and bring low and lift up. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord kills and maketh alive. He brings down to the grave and brings upright. The Lord kills and maketh alive. Let's go to let's go to Joel chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish be innocent, or when the righteous cut off. Verse 8, even I seen they plow iniquity and sow wickedness and reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of the nostril are they consumed. Why are they consumed? Joel chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish be innocent, or when the righteous cut off. Even I seen they plow iniquity and sow wickedness and reap the same. Right? Remember, I praise you, whoever perish be innocent. Psalm chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. The wicked ensnares in the works of his own hand. Right? The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. Known by the judgment. And the judgment, yeah. Okay, let's read that again. Psalm 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. The wicked ensnares in the works of his own hand. Right? The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. What else? Amos chapter 5, verse 4. It said, for thou said to the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek you me, and you shall live. Right? Seek you him, and you shall live. What else? Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. It says, the just Lord in the midst thereof, he would not do iniquity every morning till he bring his judgment to light. He failed not, but the unjust. No shame. Right? The unjust. No shame. The unjust. No shame. Zephaniah, Zephaniah 3, verse 5. The just Lord in the midst thereof, he would not do iniquity every morning till he bring his judgment to light. He failed not, but the unjust. No shame. Right? The unjust. Well, Luke chapter 13, verse 5. No, Luke 13, verse 3. Luke 13, verse 3, it said, I tell you nay, but I said repent, you should all likewise perish. Right? You should all likewise perish. Luke 13, verse 5, I tell you nay, but except you repent, you should all likewise perish. Right? You should all likewise perish. So you don't repent, you should all likewise perish. As you see there. You know, with the service of prophets out there. You're on a Halloween weekend, and you see some suspicious here that why there's mass shooting going on. The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. That was all judgment. People got injured. Man, it was just, man. Acts 3, verse 19, it said, repent you therefore and be converted, your sin may be blotted out. For the time of refreshment shall come from the presence of the Lord. Right? Repent. But, yeah, it's going to be more judgment. Acts 3, verse 19, verse 20, it shall send you how shall anointed, which before it was preached unto you, who to heaven must receive in time restitution of all things, which the Most High spoke by the mouth of his, but the Most High has spoken by the mouth of his holy prophet, seeing the world begin from Moldy Trees, say unto the Father, a prophet should the Lord your power raise up unto you, of your brother, like unto me, whom you should hear in all things, whatsoever he should say, whatsoever he shall say unto you, it shall come to pass that every soul will not hear the prophet should be destroyed from among the peoples, right? Should be destroyed from among the peoples. Esther 3 verse 15 it says, repent you therefore and be converted, till sin may be blotted out. When the time of refreshment should come from the presence of the Lord, right? Repent. Right, repent. So I'm going to close out right there, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Bashar. Double honor to the Apostle Brother Elder Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.